Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Bashem Rakak Wadash. My name is Jakabo from Plain Jacobs Camp in Philly. Now, our Lord and the disciples, the prophets, the great kings of the scriptures did not have leprosy. Although if you procreate with an Edomite, which is a so-called Caucasian, then the child will come out more fairer skinned. But there's a consensus amongst Edomites, amongst Edomite supremacists, that everyone in the scriptures is a so-called white man. All right, I remember the elder. He Google 144,000. Let's see. Let me do it. Elect. Go to images. Let me put Bible. All right, Satan, come on. Oh man. Alright. Come on, here we go. As you can see, they're all so-called white people. Alright. Yep. Some of them have blonde hair, some of them got the, guys like dark brown hair, lighter brown hair. Let me try Kingdom of Heaven People. People. The artist renditions are the best. That shows, the mind of how Esau Edom thinks. Edomite supremacy. Here we go. The garden. All right. If you want more information on the Garden of Eden, just go to the YouTube and on our site and push let's type Adam in there. It says, was Adam taken out of Red Sea? I think is the name of the title. All right, we know that's gonna be all Edomites right there. All right, so you get the picture. Most of the images you see that Esau likes to paint and draw are gonna be of people that look like them. Even the movie Kingdom of Heaven, it was 99%, virtually 100% Edomites. All right. All Edomites. All right. But the thing is, our Lord didn't have leprosy. All right. This is Leviticus 13 and 30. Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if Leviticus 13:29, if a man or woman have a plague upon the head or beard, then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in the sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry skull, even a leprosy upon the head or beard. All right. Key word in there, or words, and there shall be in it a yellow hair, a yellow thin hair. All right. That means you have leprosy. and it's not recorded in the scriptures where any of the disciples, the Lord, King David, Isaac, Jacob, had leprosy. All right. Now Esau, he had leprosy. All right. Genesis 25:25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. All right. So the people that are known for having yellow hair are Edomites, so-called white people. All right. And there's 13 and 30, Leviticus, and there be in it a yellow thin hair. All right. Now, when you look up, other people have done, lessons, on leprosy. This is given the account in Exodus, the 4th chapter, to prove that, Moses was melanated. All right. Exodus 4:6, and Yahweh said Yahweh said furthermore unto him, put now forth thy hand in thy bosom, and he put his hand into his bosom, and when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow. Then he lost his pigment. All right, he became lighter and lighter and lighter. All right, and I was put in leprous as snow, and then somebody, they did a before and after, or a comparison what leprous skin looks like. Right, when the skin removed, when the pigment, the melanin gets removed from your skin. All right, so this is the act that Esau. Well, it's like this is the act that Yahweh did to Moses. All right, he was one color, then he took his pigment away, his melanin away, and he looked another color. All right, so this flesh is compared to snow. All right, and this flesh will be compared to how it was before. All right, and he put his and he said, "Put thy hand into thy bosom," and he put his hand into his bosom again and plucked it out of his bosom, and behold, it was turned again as his other flesh. So it was leprous as snow. So it was the color. It didn't have any sores or deformation. The scriptures just describe it as the color loss. All right. All right. Yellow hair. So you'll see different renditions of, Esau depicting the Lord, different with different type of hair. Either it would be dark brown, or you'll even see him with lighter color hair, like blonde hair. And this is not the color of the hair of the people of Yahweh Shai. Now, if we were to procreate with them, then we would take on certain attributes. But the point of this lesson is, Adam, Eve, the kings of Israel, the disciples, the Lord himself did not have leprosy, that thin yellow hair. This is a thin yellow hair. This is a distinguishing mark that's on the Edomites. All right, listen up.
We followed the Yangtze deep into the interior.
So he followed the Yanks deep into the interior. All right, that's, Esau getting together with his brothers doing more wickedness. I forgot what they were doing. Well, I don't think they mentioned, but listen up.
We followed the Yangtze deep into the interior. Most of the people had never seen a person with yellow hair before.
Were you never afraid?
Of course. But when I was, I thought of Father.
You sound just like him.
The people had never seen a person with yellow hair before.
Were you never afraid?
Of course. But when I was, I thought of Father.
This is a damn woman being a captain of a ship. All right. Back in Leviticus, and the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in the sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scald, even a leprosy upon the head or beard. All right. And we know, pursuing to, where'd I want to go? Where'd I want to go? We can go to the book of Revelation, the first chapter. We can go to Acts, the 13th chapter. Let's go to Daniel, actually. I want to go to Daniel. Let's see. There we go. All right. And Daniel 7:9, and I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. This is the Most High, whose garment was white as snow, and his hair of his head like unto pure wool. All right. His throne was like a fiery flame, and his wheels as a burning fire. All right. Let's go to Revelation, the first chapter. It's Revelation 1 and 14. And his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were the flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. All right. So what color was the Lord, who the world calls Jesus Christ? He was dark brown skinned. All right. And he was in his glory. All right, he was glowing. All right. Some metal like gold, if not more precious. All right. Money, frankincense. And that's fine brass. All right. We can go to Acts 13, and I'll close it out here. So now there were in a church that was in Antioch, certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger, and Lucius of Cyrene and Manaen, which had been brought up with Herod the Tetrarch and Saul. All right. So a nickname for the apostles was Niger. All right, which means black. All right, which means not really black, but very dark brown. All right, melanated. All right.
We followed the Yangtze deep into the interior. Most of the people had never seen a person with yellow hair before.
Were you never afraid?
Of course. But when I was, I thought of Father.
You sound just like him.